It is time to find out about the history of a top K-pop artist or a group.
And learn more about their hit songs and the stories related to them.
So get ready for a wonderful music journey with me, Lim.
And me, Tasha, on
Born to Rock the Mic. Hi, Tasha.
Hi, Lim.
So singers these days are receiving a lot of love on variety shows because they're so funny.
Right, and I also think that is because they want to be surprised by the actual personalities, and many of them are not like what people expected. Well, Lim, is there any singer whose appearance on a variety show caught your attention?
Yes, I'd say John Park, because when he's singing on stage, he seems so serious all the time. But on variety show, he's so funny and humorous. So I would say John Park. What about you?
I was quite shocked watching Gil and Gary from Lee Sang on variety shows. I mean, many people still think that they're comedians.
That's true. Oh, and there's Yoon Jong-shin and Lee Juk, who've gained a lot of popularity through variety shows as well. And one of these singers we just mentioned is the star that we'll focus on today, right?
Right. They are multi-talented musicians who are receiving a lot of love with their great sense of humor.
That's right. So let's check out who will focus on Born to Rock the Mic today. Today we'll focus on the top iconic hip-hop duo in Korea, Lee Sang, with members Gary and Gil.
Right, one of the members, Gary, is nicknamed the poet of the hip-hop community for his outstanding ability to create such amazing rhymes.
Right. Gary writes the lyrics and Gil composes the music, and I must say, they're such great musical partners, and I'm so glad that they found each other.
Yes, and they've released their first album as Lee Sang in 2002, so it's been about 12 years since they've partnered up, and since that time, they've had a number of hit songs which are still popular to this day.
Right, they have a very strong fan base who love them for their unique flow.
Right, and I'm one of their fans as well, and their music is really addictive.
Me too. Now, let's find out about Lee Sang's album, starting with their first one, which was released in 2002.
Lee Sang released their first album in June 2002 and promoted the song Rush. The song was featured with Jongin, whose unique vocals blended beautifully with Lee Sang's rap.
Did you know that many people try to imitate her voice because it's so unique?
Right, and it wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that she was discovered by Lee Sang. And there's another female artist who gained fame thanks to Lee Sang, and it was BMK, who was featured on Beautiful Life.
Right, Lee Sang has collaborated with many other talented female artists, including Hyubi and Ali.
Right, and that reminds me, there are a number of female artists with a unique voice and great singing skills.
Right, so Tasha, is there a singer whose voice who you especially admire?
Well, these days I'm really into Sierra's music, and I think her voice is so beautiful. And you?
Me too. I like Hyorin's husky voice.
Right.
So if I would choose a female vocalist, and I'd say Hyorin. If I got to choose a male artist, I'd say definitely K-Rool.
Oh, K-Rool,
yes.
right.
Anyways, as you can tell from the title of their first album, Lee Sang of Honey Family, they actually belonged to the same hip-hop group before deciding to form a duo.
That's right. Gary and Gil were actually guest members of X-Teen in 1998, and shortly after, they joined a group called Honey Family.
And Gil was missing her front tooth back then, and it left a strong impression to everybody.
That's right. He explained on a variety show recently that he had his tooth pulled out because of cavity, and he was planning on getting an implant, but he liked how it made him appear rough and how people were afraid of him, so he left it that way.
Right, he did look very scary at that time. Completely different from the gentle image he projects now. And it just goes to show you how important your front tooth are. Well, anyways, after drawing everyone's attention with the song Rush, they returned with another song featuring Jongin.
They returned with an album comprised of tracks that demonstrated their musicality, and they tugged at people's heartstrings with the song Lee Sang's Blue.
Right, that song featured Jongin, who was like the third member of the group. And later, Lee Sang even included Jongin's solo song in their special album.
Right, it was titled Lee Sang Special Jongin, and Jongin's solo song Love Is also received a lot of love.
That's right. Lee Sang gradually stepped up the ladder, gaining recognition in the hip-hop industry, and the tracks from their third album became huge hits.
That's right. Their third album, released in 2005, included I'm Not Laughing featuring Ali and Clown featuring BMK, which received a lot of love too.
They captivated countless people with songs that were relatable and unforgettable melodies. And they reached #1 for the very first time with the title track, I'm Not Laughing.
Right, and they also won an award at the Music Video Festival for the music video which starred top actor Ryu Seung-bum.
Ryu Seung-bum also starred in the music video for Ballerino, the title track of Lee Sang's fourth album, and gave another phenomenal acting performance.
Yes, and that music video was actually directed by his brother, director Ryu Seung-won, and Ryu Seung-bum appeared in that music video without receiving any payment.
The music video for Ballerino was like a feature film, probably because it starred such an amazing actor and directed by an equally amazing director. Tasha, is there any other music video that you found to be especially impressive?
Well, I remember watching Chobi's music video of My Friend, and it was quite interesting.
Oh, really?
And you?
This is a very long, old music video, but I really liked Wax, 화장을 고치고, to like change your makeup. That music video, I watched it when I was very little, but it was a little bit sad, but it just caught my attention.
I will watch it soon.
Yeah. Anyways, Lee Sang also worked with Ryu Seung-bum for a track on their sixth album.
That's right. It was for a song titled A Woman Who Can't Break Up and a Man Who Can't Leave. That was about a couple who became sick of each other. In the music video, Ryu Seung-bum and Lee Hyori acted as a couple. And both the song and the music video received a lot of love, and it topped all the digital music charts upon its release.
I'm sure many people can relate to the song, and the melody was very addictive too. I mean, I still listen to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Then can you sing like a little bit for us?
All right, so here's my version. I hope you guys like it.
Let's hear it.
헤어지지 못하는 여자, 떠나가지 못하는 남자, 사랑하지 않는 우리, 그래서 no 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 no. 헤어지지 못하는 여자, 떠나가지 못하는 남자, 사랑하지 않는 우리, 그래서 no 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 no.
It sounded very different from the original version featuring Jongin, but I think it was really fresh. I liked it.
Oh, thank you. Now, this album also included the song Let's Meet Now, which is still loved to this day.
Right, this song featured Jang Ki-ha and Faces, and it captivated everyone with a unique melody and lyrics, and they still play this very often on variety shows.
Right, and I'm glad that you mentioned variety shows, because this was around the time when Kil from this song started to appear on variety shows.
Right, he became a regular guest on Nolowa or Come to Play, and shortly after he joined the members of Infinite Challenge, which is considered the national variety show.
Then shortly after, Gary also became a regular guest on Running Man, which is both popular in Korea and abroad.
Right, on these shows, they showed a different side of themselves and they seemed more approachable. And a lot of people were delightfully surprised as they had thought of them as hardcore hip-hop artists.
Right, Lee Sang gained a lot of popularity through variety shows, but they didn't forget their roots, which was music.
Right, they dropped their 7th album in 2011, and the songs You're the Answer to a Guy Like Me and Turned Off the TV were actually forbidden from being played on the TV. But all the tracks from their album topped the charts.
Yeah, and they rarely got a chance to promote the album on TV either.
Right, but Lee Sang found another way to promote their music, which was to go on a national concert tour under the title Lee Sang Theater. This was their very first concert tour and it became very, very popular.
Right, and this was around the time when member Gil appeared on an audition program as a mentor and showed a completely different side of him as a musician.
Right, he seems so different when he's on variety shows and when he's doing something related to music, right?
Right, and I have a question for you, Tasha. Which K-pop singer would you want to have as your mentor?
Well, I think you guys are really sick of hearing this, but yes, I would want Tasha Yumure to be my mentor. And you?
Me, I'm really into rap as well, so I would say Yumure as well.
Right,
yes.
same mentor.
We can both have the same
Right.
mentor. Anyways, Lee Sang established their own agency, Lee Sang Company, to pursue music that shows their distinct color, and they returned with a new album afterwards.
They returned with their 8th studio album titled Unplugged, which included Hard to Be Humble, My Love, and Pursuing Happiness. And they demonstrated their upgraded musicality and their distinct music style.
Lee Sang's song Tears included in Double Sidekick's project album and became a huge hit in January 2013. And one of the members, Gary, released a solo album for the first time recently.
Right, Gary kicked off the year 2014 with a solo album containing tracks where he expressly, freely and honestly expressed his thoughts on love and life.
Unfortunately, the music video for Shower Later and XX Mola cannot be played on air due to their explicit lyrics and suggestive content. But the tracks on his album are still maintaining the top spots on the digital music charts.
Gary's solo album has been met with praise from music critics, with some of them saying, when you put the controversy aside, you'll hear a rich sound. And there needs to be high-quality music for adults like this.
I hope Lee-sang continues to deliver songs that demonstrate their musicality and continues to contribute to the evolution of Korean hip-hop. Now, why don't we check out one of Lee-sang's music videos?
Okay, here's Pursuing Happiness from their 8th album Unplugged featuring Jo Hyuna of Urban Zacapa. So, here we go!
오후 3시 잠에서 깬 내 몸은 천근만근 어제 좀 달려서 20시간의 녹음 밥도 제대로 못 먹어 내 속은 쓰리지만 괜찮아 잘 나왔어 곡은 10평 남짓 좁은 공간에서 쏟은 내 열정은 이제 곧 명예와 많은 돈을 만들어줄 테니까 지금껏 그랬으니까 쉴 수 없어 단 하루도 1분도 멋진 작품 하나 나온다면 내 몸이 망가져도 상관없어 정신병에 걸려도 좋은 작품이 된다면 미쳐가도 난 상관없어 이 시대의 전설 모두의 인정 음악의 큰형 그 말들은 나와 거리가 멀어 하지만 쭈그리고 밤새 가사를 적어 나만의 행복이란 문을 열어 행복을 찾아서 한참을 날았어 움츠린 모든 게 웃음 질 수 있도록 행복을 찾아서 한참을 참았어 언젠가 모든 게 빛이 날 수 있도록 때론 모든 것이 다시 처음처럼 사라져가도 나의 모든 것이 때론 한심하게 보여진대도 나보다 먼저 예능에 나온 길일 보시면서 왜 너는 같이 안 하니 내심 부러워하시던 어머니 혹시 이러다 내가 상처받진 않을까 걱정하던 눈빛이 아직도 선해 30 넘은 나인데 엄마 앞엔 아직도 난 어린데 어쩌면 그 이유가 가장 컸네 예능이란 선택 이제 마음이 편해 사람들은 말해 캐리 많이 컸네 그래 누군가는 욕해 하지만 내 부모 마음은 행복해 그거면 됐지 뭘 무엇이 더 필요해 더 언제나 난 집 밖을 떠돌던 섬난 부모의 자랑 잊지 않고 가슴에 새겨 집에 갈 때마다 내가 사들인 신발은 아직도 새고 아끼지 말고 제발 좀 신어 말하면 행복의 문을 열어 행복을 찾아서 한참을 날았어 움츠린 모든 게 웃음 질 수 있도록 행복을 찾아서 한참을 참았어 언젠가 모든 게 빛이 날 수 있도록 때론 모든 것이 다시 처음처럼 사라져가도 나의 모든 것이 때론 한심하게 보여진대도 인생이란 마라톤 가는 길은 달라도 언젠간 결국 하나로 부족하게 살아도 채우는 재미에 살고 시련들이 많아도 견디는 맛을 알고 한 걸음 더 나가고 내 인생은 왜 이래 그 말은 다 핑계 인생이란 게임에 포기하지 마 쉽게 이 세상 눈을 감을 때 미련 없이 마지막 행복의 문을 열 수 있게 행복을 찾아서 한참을 날았어 움츠린 모든 게 웃음 질 수 있도록 행복을 찾아서 한참을 참았어 언젠가 모든 게 빛이 날 수